All right, good morning. Welcome to the collective. This is our second stream in a row. We did one yesterday, and we're back at it. We have NFP today. Happened right here at 8:30. And outside of that, no other news drivers. And we had open just on this candle right here. How volatile is that? That's about a 100-point candle. The regular trading hours, which I just was talking about in the title, pretty much 500 points. Pretty much a 500-point regular trading hour gap. There's a lot of expansion in the overnight session. Or from the close yesterday. We did have NVIDIA earnings, so playing a role in it. Now, if I were to talk about the higher time frame bias,
Might be getting into long right over here, so
we should be getting along. Okay, I'm going to do it very quickly.
Yeah.
We're delivering out of the 4-hour gap. We go to the hourly change in state, and targeting the high here, which is the current weekly high, which I had annotated, but I removed it.
yeah. Oh, and
No, I'm not
on
getting long yet. No,
Tuesday,
might not be that time.
Tuesday and Wednesday, we formed an SMT
It might take London's low.
at the lows.
It might take London's low before we rally.
We already have an SMT there. I don't want to see us trade down to there.
It'd be nice to get below the NFP low then at least. If it's not going to just go right now, it would get below NFP low here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so yeah. Last night when we opened it in Asia, we just expanded right away, formed a 4-hour gap, traced into there during London, formed an SMT, and then got displacement out of it. The hourly doesn't have any gaps, but there's a 30-minute and a 15-minute gap paired with a 15-minute order block, which is what we're trading in right now. And then if you zoom down to the 5-minute, there's an internal SMT inside of the 5-minute for value gap that was formed on NFP. So ideally, this hourly candle, right, opens low into that 15-minute, 30-minute gap. And I guess the hourly change in state as well. And then now we put the low in of the hourly candle and get the flip back. And then I'd like to see a high of the week, ideally.
That's also my draw. That's what I was saying. So
My main draw on
we're on the
YM
same page.
has been met though, which was the daily gap, unfilled daily imbalance around equilibrium of the recent price leg, not the whole price leg from all-time highs, but
No way. Thank you. Did you? How could you? Hold the phone. Thank you. He has equal highs to the tick right there.
so yeah, expecting obviously the rest of this 4-hour candle and then the 10 a.m. 4-hour candle to continue expanding if that high of the week has not been met yet.
Okay, I'm waiting for the 3-minute change in state if that were to happen. I'll mark that out. I saw on the 3-minute chart right now.
Yeah, I like that as
Or
well.
we're gonna get a more discount entry here.
We also have we just swept the internal low. We have SMT there as well. No.
We had that before too. We had it right off the open too.
Yeah, I like that 3-minute change in state.
If that's gonna happen, this 3-minute candle that'd be good. In terms of volatility, that when you get in a trade, you want it to be. We also have SMT at the highs. Hold on. ES took that high both.
I think ES is headed for high of the week
right
there too.
after open. Okay, we're gonna be getting that 3-minute change in state soon. We can continue this. Mark up the size on it.
Yeah.
I did want like an imbalance to form.
I do want to keep an eye out on
3-minute change in state
I want to keep an eye out for YM because it is in that daily imbalance.
on the sell side.
So just want to see how we react out of there.
Good. Get a more discount entry here. I'm kind of seeing it going to the NFP low there. And I said the reason I kind of drew my attention to London's low is because from there, it's just this smooth. There's kind of these relative equal lows near London's low. So if it's getting below NFP low, might drop down into I mean, I wouldn't want this candle to reverse, but if it's going to, we'll have the manipulation here for the next 4-hour candle. But on the hourly note, we had that hourly order block, which I talked about, that we are within right now. And then kind of coming down into the equilibrium there. It would suck that this 3-minute happens.
3-minute closes in 2 minutes still.
I'm going to be in on not 3-minute then. I'm going to take the...
I think I'm still going to wait for that 3-minute.
Take like the 2-minute one. If the 2-minute closes before the 3-minute. Oh, the 2-minute does close before the 3-minute, but if it gets the order block, that's still my trade.
Yeah, 1 more minute and this 3-minute closes.
This might be a... I hope it's not too far gone if it closes here. But again, I would actually want better displacement here. This isn't really being aggressive. It's taken 6 minutes to try and even have a change in state, so.
Ten seconds, we might actually get it here.
Oh shit. Yeah, right, yeah.
If we get some displacement. No, we're not getting it. Okay. We do have the 5-minute one that we'll get here in a minute.
Yeah, that's all right.
Look for that.
I'm just thinking because like we traded lower, took out that internal low, yeah, put the SMT in, but they're just so slow right here. Not getting that change in state.
I'm not going to take this first 5-minute change in state. I'd want some more displacement in this last minute, which we're not getting. So
I think we go to the NFP low quick. Toss it down there. We do have the SMT at those highs. So
okay, yeah, so we didn't get the 5-minute change in state either.
no, it's.
I think I'm gonna take. When does this 3-minute close? 2 minutes still. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just wait for this 3-minute. I think still, and it's fine if it displaces a little bit past it. I do want to see displacement, so. And then break even will probably be the high from 850 if we can get some good displacement through it. And then target high of the week.
You guys would understand. I think if you're watching the live stream, you'd understand why we're bullish and not bearish here. Right, we've got that hourly, that 4-hour. That we trade into. Then get the hourly. And then get the hourly change in state. Right, so that's really weighing our bias to the bullish side here. Now, just because I'm bullish doesn't mean I wouldn't expect this run lower, right? I think that the way you trade lower off of open here and fail to expand, I was saying this NFP low, and that's my attention, right? That's in the discount of that's New York session high and then London low here. And suppose it wants to be aggressive too. I was saying it could take that London low, and that's going to be most likely after 10. It would be preferable, and then we could have a new 4-hour candle that is manipulating that low. So a new 4-hour reversal.
I actually don't think I'd be longing if we take London's low. Because YM off of the SMT in that 4-hour gap has already expanded like 300 points into a daily gap.
I'm saying
So like that should be a protected low.
it might happen. I'm just saying, like, it's not the most probable thing.
I want to see this 4-hour order block get formed and just see a continuation off of that.
If anything, we're just going to go right into discount and rally. But if we displace through NFP low, I'm just highlighting the next area of sell side, I would say. If I had to pick a point to buy and wanted to be safe, I would just buy that NFP low with like a reaction of a little bit. But if it goes right through it, yeah, so say you were short to NFP low, you might get severely disappointed here with this rally.
Okay, I'm going to take this 3-minute close here in a minute and a half. As long as we can close above that 939 candle, I'm going to be in.
That's so much displacement, man. I'm gonna do one contract on the 1-minute close here. It's also the 2-minute close. Didn't quite close.
Actually, yeah, if we get a little bit of retracement, I'm going to get in. Can't see. There we go. Okay, I'm in 2 there.
Took that 2-minute order block. Okay, so that you draw. It's that previous weekly high, or the current weekly high. Now the 3-minute change in state would be the extra confirmation that you would need.
Which is in
17 seconds.
Yeah.
The break even would be at this high here.
Okay, there's the 3-minute close.
Up that high, above the equal highs. The internal range high. I didn't quite get the 3-minute change and say if you were to go the entire down leg from like that 927 3-minute candle.
No. I do like the 15-minute candle, however.
I don't know, just looking at it from a different perspective, does seem quite choppy right off the open. I would have preferred continued displacement in one direction. Or again, like a quick manipulation, then than the expansion.
I just want to see the midpoint of that 15-minute rejection candle hold. Did you take it off?
I just didn't like the look of it. I was gonna get
Okay.
back in on the actual 3-minute change state.
Yeah, or like this 1 minute propulsion block kind of thing too. Or I guess 2 minute as well.
I want the better close. I just caught myself a little bit. I was like, hey, it's not like the most insane looking trade. Yeah, if we get the actual 3-minute change state, I'll get it. I'll have quite a bit more confidence. Oh, I shouldn't have closed it. Hey,
That's fine. Just when does this 3-minute close? 3-minute closes in 30 seconds.
I know.
You're good. I mean, you can get better risk now, I guess, too.
No, I can't.
That's about the same, I guess, eh?
It's worse.
Well, if you're not going to the
It's worse by all means because I'm down already.
Oh, okay.
But I feel way better about this entry. So if the other one went and sought me out, I would be like, I should have waited for this one.
Yeah.
Now,
Oops.
granted, that is a large expansion.
Okay, I'm going to break even there. Oops. Okay. So now, I do not want to see this hesitate at all. The hourly candle looks really, really good right now. Retraced into that gap and then flipped super bullish. So I want to see this hourly candle continue displacing above the 8 a.m. hourly candle high. There's no SMTs at the external highs or anything. So I would expect this to continue.
There was SMT. We invalidated it there, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so we just traded into a 1 minute gap right there and a 2 minute order block almost. So that's the lowest I'd want to see it go. I don't want to see it fill this gap either. Which my stop loss is below. My stop loss is below the 1 minute gap. So we tap the 50% of the 1 minute gap. Again, don't want to see this deep retracement. Might be taking the break even here. Yeah, I got taken out of break even.
Okay, I might actually even get stopped out here. Wow, that's a false 3-minute change in state, maybe. It inversed that 1 minute gap. That is
Honestly,
crazy back and
It
forth.
just traded all the way back down to that 3 minute change in state. That's kind of unfortunate.
So I would have been taken out of break even on that first trade if I didn't close it because I wanted this 3-minute change in state. So I took this 3-minute change in state. Now the only thing I was worrying about is we were at the high when I'm taking the trade, which is something I usually frown upon and usually don't like doing.
Still have confidence in this trade playing out. It's just
NQ needs to get the displacement.
yeah.
It hadn't actually followed through with anything. It kind of just. I'm not shit talking you, NQ. I'm just saying. You've had better days.
I want to get back in this if we get the proper confirmation. I think I'll wait for 10 a.m. Wait to see how this 15-minute candle closes. Let's say we displace above the high that we put in. I'd maybe consider getting back in. Because I really like the look of this hourly candle.
Is that really it? Oh wait, I gotta adjust this. The hourly candle needs a little bit more juice to end it off. I'm also watching. So because NQ and ES have the exact same draw here, I'm watching ES as we trade near. It's actually more bullish, right?
Yeah, so ideally we see this hourly candle close above the 8 o'clock high, and then from there 10 a.m. would probably, I wouldn't want to see it have a deep retracement. I'd want to see it trade to, I don't know if we form like a 3-minute gap or something.
Yeah, this price action looks very choppy on the 5-minute. We've shared pretty much the same close the past 20 minutes. So this 5-minute candle needs to actually close up above here. I think it will get there. I'm not trying to be too tight with it. In terms of protected lows, I do like this low though. I can't cover that though. So we have 1 more minute on this 5-minute closure. The hourly candles pretty much sell at the opening price. So I want to see a little bit of expansion into the close and the new open of the 4-hour. Also want this 5-minute change of state. Got a decent close. Now structurally I like this trade, but in terms of delivery, it's it's kind of descending on the on my scale here.
Yeah. I got back in on that 5-minute change in state.
It's very
very
fair.
I like this idea. I don't want to be waiting for 10 a.m. I have a little bit of a wider stop on this one. I have it below the current 15-minute candle low.
That's fair.
And yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. So the TP is like $60 smaller.
We got through that internal high. Okay. Thank you for buying, dude. You changed something in the market's mind there.
Yeah.
It got a little bit more volatile the
That's
right way.
that's one thing I actually noticed is like on days like today where I have a pretty confident bias, I shouldn't be um, necessarily trailing after the first like internal high gets taken. It should be after a swing gets formed. So like for example, this.
You could have trailed the stop loss, not one to break even.
Yeah. But like once we took the high, retraced to the 3 minute change of state, and then now get this move. Now I can go to break even because my stop loss would be at a new swing off that 3 minute change of state.
Like I haven't went to break even on this trade yet,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Yeah. Well, your stop loss is at the swing, so
I put
that's
mine. I
good.
put mine at the. It's actually the. Look at this. It's actually there. No,
Yeah.
the fill is actually worse. But I mean, it almost is grounds for the break even. Like, I wouldn't want to invalidate this gap, but we haven't formed it yet.
So this hourly candle closes in 3 minutes.
But I think the drawn liquidity is so clear here. There's only one side for me. So why not hold that, right?
Okay, I added one there, and I'm trailing to the 3 minute change in state low. So the low that we formed off of the 3 minute change in state.
Calm down. Calm down with your range bound. Like it really wants to be in that range. You see that? It starts expanding through it, and then it's like, no, get me back in there. It's warm. It's fine. So that would have been my like I was saying, I was like, I'm not going to break even. I've got all the confidence in this strong liquidity. That would have been my break even right there. This is just a choppy hold, and I'm recognizing that, but I gotta like that. I gotta like this way it looks though on the 5 minute. ES looks good. ES, I'm trying to think which one's taking it first. I think he's gonna take it first, but ES looks way better. It looks bullish. It just didn't have this retracement here. Mm-mm. And 1 more minute till the 50-minute closes. We had that other 3 minute order block get formed here. So my stop loss is below that 3 minute propulsion block, I guess you would call it, which is making me confident. 3 minute stop loss. Swing low below. ES is coming up to about 20 points. 16 points over that high. Let's see what 10 a.m. does. Okay, in terms of 10 a.m. news, we have Orange Boulder in 4 seconds. That would be your 10 a.m. news, which pushed ES to new high and closer to that current weekly high. And same with NQ. Where's that?
Oh shit! You see, we are at 28 subs,
I know we gained one yesterday or something.
and
27.
yeah, we were at 27 yesterday.
Yeah.
We were at 26 last time we streamed. Not yesterday, but the time before that.
I don't even. Well, I wish it told me. It's like, yo, you got a sub. It doesn't say that. Yeah, I wish it told you that. Okay, so that 15-minute candle is nothing but beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now do like it always does when I'm not in the trade, and don't go below 10 a.m. opening price. And I've got really good risk on this trade and a really good TP as well. Just really noticed that. And I really want to hold for the full TP. I see nothing in the way.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it off early. Actually, the only place I'd take it off is if ES takes that high. I will take it off when ES takes that high.
That's also the same draw, though. So
the reason I want to take it off there is because if we do end up taking that high on ES and not an NQ, we'll have SMT there, and then that could frame some sort of a retracement to end the week off tomorrow.
it looks so close on my one chart and looks further on the other one. It depends how smushed you have it. How zoomed in you are. But it is close.
It's how many points we got here?
It's like 70.
Yeah, 80.
I was saying
points.
it looks close. More dilly-dallying in this area. But it's after that 50-minute close, so I'm fine with that. It's getting below the 10 a.m. opening price.
Honestly, just going to sit on the 50-minute here. 50-minute looks good.
Coming into the 5-minute order block. So kind of your reaccumulation around that 10 a.m. opening price. Again, I still haven't went to the break. Well, we haven't trailed the break even yet. It's one of my more confident biases here. Seen it too many times. I give it up because I go to break even.
Whoa! That was a crazy move. Bro, we just got a crazy move. Nope. It happened in like 1 second.
Oh, I got taken out. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't get taken out. Damn, don't leave the office. Come on.
Hogue said something in the. I don't know what he said though.
Hogue said something in the.
Yeah.
The Hofstadbeck voice said something.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what.
Okay, I'm out there. Kind of rough.
That was
I'm gonna
a
go back to make my coffee.
crazy move. What was that from? Okay, I'm not out yet. Looks like I'm going to be though. It'd be insane if we did not take that low, but doesn't look good anymore, obviously. All right, I got taken out there.
Well, you know what? Unfortunate, but I mean that's a trading day for me. That was my trade. That was my gold there. So what I'm gonna do is
I don't really see.
go
I mean,
journal the loss and move on, and we'll come back tomorrow.
the only thing is this 4-hour order block that we have. We're getting down to there. The reason I didn't want to see that get traded too is because there's no imbalance there or anything, and the manipulation happened
Granted,
on open into the gap. So
I did expect the 10 a.m. to just expand, but we traded a little bit lower. So gonna hit the journal, and we will. You want to keep live streaming? What do you want to do?
that's all right. We can end it. We'll come back next week.
That was the trade of the day for me. So really liked it. I mean, we can go over the confluences really quick. Right, we had that 5-minute imbalance. We had this SMT. We had that 3-minute change in state, and that's just internal. If we go to the higher time frames, at that point we were in the 6 a.m. expansion candle from the 2 a.m. London manipulation. I guess it retraced into the 4-hour imbalance and the hourly imbalance, and then had that hourly order block, which we were trading in and getting that reaction off of. So I was trying to expect I was trying to catch that expansion to the current weekly high there. So I guess now this could be your if you're still gonna watch it, look for a manipulation post 10 a.m. and an entry to that draw. I don't think it becomes bearish here, but it just had that wick, right? All right, we can catch you guys Monday, or maybe not Monday, Tuesday or something.
We'll figure something out and post it on Twitter.
All right, have a good weekend. Trade safe tomorrow.